romance, anger, comedy, you can get out of. For me, I can get out of it. But that really took its toll, and without even knowing it, I used to go back home depressed. I used to come to set depressed.
Nakul, welcome back to Neeta Bhasin Show.
Thank you.
एपिसोड में बहुत ही मजा आया आपसे बातें करने का और बहुत कुछ आपकी जिंदगी के बारे में हमने जाना. आपने पिछले 8 साल में more than 1500 एपिसोड्स आपने किए हैं.
जी.
प्यार का दर्द है मीठा मीठा में आपने माय स्वीट हार्ट दिशा परमार के साथ काम किया. एंड इश्कबाज में आप शिवाय सिंह ओबेरॉय के नाम से बहुत ही फेमस हुए. आई लाइक द वे यू आर होल्डिंग योर phone in that show. You still hold your phone that way, by the way?
No, I don't. Yeah, I actually hold it normally like human beings do.
And इसमें आपने सुरभि चंद्रा के साथ काम किया.
जी.
आप लोग दिन रात इस शोज में काम करते हैं because you're leading actress in this. आप हमें behind the scene लेके जाएंगे, ये कैसे आप लोग कितने घंटे काम करते हैं?
Indian television industry is very unique. पर उसको समझने के लिए you have to understand the context, right? Unlike in the West, in America, where you have seasons of shows and you have 10 or 20 episodes in a season. Sorry. In India, you have most of the shows which do well are sort of not finite, right? तो आपको पता है कि ये शो शुरुआत कहाँ से होगी और शायद जाएगा कहाँ. But how it evolves with time is something no one knows, right? So let me explain to you. It's not hard just for the actors. I think it's hard for everybody in the value chain. So as actors, you might work 10, 12, 14, 16 hours a day, which might happen from say 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Writers are writing sort of along the same timeline. So they are also sitting overnight and writing for the next day. There's an edit unit which is working 24 hours to churn out these episodes because these are daily episodes, right? Like Ishqbaaz, when it started, was 7 days a week, which was crazy. It is really tough on everybody. So there is someone in the value chain who's working at every given minute of the 24-hour cycle. Having said that, I think as actors, the difficult part is that you don't just show up. You also have to look good. You have to be emotionally and mentally there. Because आप सिर्फ लाइनें नहीं कह रहे पर आप इमोशंस जी रहे हैं, राइट? सो मुझे याद है मेरे पहले शो में 2012 में जब मैंने प्यार का दर्द शुरू किया था, आई हैड नो संडेज ऑफ आल्सो. आई वाज वर्किंग एवरी डे and it used to get hard. I think and to give you more of a day routine, so if I have a 9 to 9 shift, right? As an actor, as Nakul, I wake up at 6 because I would by 6:30 go to the gym because my instrument is my body. So I have to take care of my body, right? So you can do gym, yoga, whatever. So 6:30 to 7:30 I'd work out. I'd quickly get ready, eat, shower, whatever. 8:30 I'd leave, drive for 45 minutes, get to my set by 9:15, get ready, makeup, hair. While I'm going to my set, I'm also calling my writer and saying, आज का screenplay भेजो. तो जो आज शूट करेंगे वो स्क्रीन प्ले मुझे पढ़ने का वक्त कब मिलेगा? एक बार सेट पे जाऊंगा तो सीन पढ़ूंगा, स्क्रीन प्ले पढ़ूंगा मैं गाड़ी में, तो वो कुछ 25 पेज होंगे जब मैं अपनी 40 मिनट की ड्राइव में 25 पेज पढ़ रहा होता हूँ. As soon as I reach the set, I will do hair and makeup, and while hair and makeup is going on, my assistant director will come to me with 10 scenes for the day or say 8 scenes for the day and give me the entire bundle, right? Sometimes he'll give me half the scenes because the other half are still being written, because everyone's working at the same speed of which I am working, right? So while I'm getting hair and makeup, I'm learning my lines and trying to understand the scene. As soon as that is done, you rush to set and then you sit with the director, you quickly discuss what you have to do, and then you get on with shooting. And then you only take a break when it's lunch, and you lie easy, you have your lunch with your unit, and then you go back and you learn your lines again, and then you're getting fresh lines because newer scenes have been churned out by the writer. So by the time it is time to go home, about 8 or 9 in the night, you finished about 10 scenes, which is quite crazy. To give you some sort of an idea, like on big budget films, you probably shoot half a scene a day or a scene a day. A Bhansali might shoot like a scene in 3 days with that kind of liberty, right? Television, because it's a medium which you need to churn out content faster, you're working at a much faster pace. तो क्या होता है, आप आपका if you think of it as an actor, आपके दिनचर्या में दूसरी चीज करने का वक्त ही नहीं होता. So you know, if you call me, Neeta ji, on a shooting day, by the time I see your call on a really hectic day would only be in the night, right, when I'm driving back home. And when I'm driving back home, I'm also just exhausted with the amount of emotions you played on that day. So you don't feel like calling someone back or like talking on the phone because you're done. And then when you get home, then you know your parents or your partner will ask you how was your day and all of that. You have dinner, you pretty much, and you go to sleep. That's your day. There is no social life unless you choose to then have a social life beyond this and sleep for 4 hours or 2 hours, which is a choice one has to make, right? So it is it's extremely hard on the body. I think physically it's hard, but more than that, I think emotionally and mentally, you really need to keep yourself held together, which I feel is a challenge on doing television and doing it well and you know professionally. So yeah, just a sample of my day at work.
एक मिथ है बॉलीवुड के बारे में कि वहां पर लोग रात को देर तक काम करते हैं, 12-1 बजे सोते हैं, 2 बजे सोते हैं और सवेरे 11-12 बजे तक उठते हैं. नकुल और जानकी ने मुझे अपने घर ब्रेकफास्ट पे बुलाया था. सो आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग 11-12 बजे ही ब्रेकफास्ट मिलेगा मुझे. डू यू नो व्हाट टाइम आई हैड टू रीच देयर हाउस? 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Neeta ji.
No. मैं अपना कॉफी वगैरह 6 o'clock लेती हूँ. 8 o'clock is my breakfast time. But I was not expecting कि 8 बजे भी मुंबई के जो एंटरटेनमेंट इंडस्ट्री के रोमांटिक सुपर कितने दिन पहले ये एपिसोड रिकॉर्ड करते हैं. सपोज एपिसोड जाना है मंडे को, तो मंडे का एपिसोड कितने दिन पहले रिकॉर्ड होता है?
So on a good day शायद 2-3 दिन पहले हो जाता है, but on there have been days when मैंने मंडे के एपिसोड को मंडे को भी शूटिंग की है मंडे के एपिसोड के लिए. There have been days.
मैंने सुना है कि most of the time कुछ घंटे पहले ही एपिसोड का चैनल पर एयर होने से पहले ही एपिसोड्स मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम पहुंचते हैं.
ऐसा होता है. It's getting better now. But the challenge of it is, you know, in fact, we think ये इंडिया में ही होता है, but I was seeing the making of Money Heist, which is a worldwide sensation now. It's a Spanish show which you know it's just come out on Netflix and people across the world have really taken to it. And I was seeing the making of the show. वो show भी second season was being written while the season was being filmed, right? Which doesn't happen in the West. Like in America, it doesn't. You finish writing, it take a year and a half to write, 2 years to write, and then you shoot. So this happens, you know. I think हमारा जो देश है, जो हमारी कहानियां हम कहते हैं, हम घर घर की कहानियां कहते हैं, right? It's very easy to make a show which is 10 episodes, write, finish, shoot it. But when you're making a story which you're continually evolving and weaving as you go ahead, it is very challenging. You know, writers को भी वक्त नहीं मिलता यार. They're working all night so that in the morning when you start shooting at 9 a.m. or 7 a.m. you have scenes ready. So Neeta ji, it's a challenging space. It might look very glamorous. A lot of people think it's, you know, it is a great life, but it's very challenging to do television successfully and continuously for anybody. I'm not just saying for an actor, for anybody.
Interesting. जब हम लोग ये आपने अभी इमोशंस की बात की, because it takes time to get out of that emotion. तो जब टीवी सीरियल आपके चलते हैं, आप उस इमोशंस में, फॉर एग्जाम्पल एंग्री, उस इमोशंस में काफी टाइम तक रहते हैं. तो जब आप उस इमोशंस में 1-2 दिन रहते हैं, doesn't it affect you, your personality?
To be honest, on most days it doesn't affect you because eventually it's a job you're doing and you do it professionally and you get out of it. But there have been occasions where so even if it's a romantic show, you play different tracks every couple of months. You know, the story goes through a twist. That's how you keep it engaging for the viewers. मुझे याद है Ishqbaaz में, you know, in the second year we had this track of PTSD where Shivaay, the character I was playing, was going through post-traumatic stress disorder. He comes out of jail after 5 years, and there was a story, sort of time leap happened. That was hard for me because every day you're pushing yourself to be in a really, really sad place. And I think that for the first time really took its toll on me. Romance, anger, comedy, you know, you can get out of. For me, I can get out of it. But that really took its toll, and without even knowing it, I used to go back home depressed. I used to come to set depressed, not depressed about the work I'm doing, but just depressed and low internally. Uh, but if you ask me, would I not want to have that experience again? I loved it. I think as an actor, you get to live lives of multiple people, which as human beings you don't. As a human being, I'm Nakul, right? And that's all I am. I cannot be the enigmatic, the super romantic, the really cool guy you see on screen, because that's not me. But I get to play that in the same lifetime. I think, which is what's really interesting about performing arts.
Thank you so much for watching this Neeta Bhasin show. And don't forget to like, comment, and share. And on YouTube, subscribe and ring the bell. Thank you.